If you're requesting travel for your students, use the ABSTUDY Travel Authorisation Booking form. The first tab of the booking form is the QBT Booking Information Sheet. This is where you'll tell us if you're booking, cancelling or making changes to a trip, as well as the reason for the travel. Let's look at a scenario. Samson is a 15-year-old student getting ABSTUDY who is going home to visit family during the holidays. Samson will be travelling with his uncle. You're Samson's boarding provider. To request travel for Samson and his uncle, you need to give us the travel information. In the box next to Action, choose Booking to make a new travel request. In the box next to Travel Reason, choose School Vacation to book travel for Samson's school holidays. You don't need to choose an option for Restricted Booking, Student Authorised to Call, or Unrestricted Booking. These will be pre-filled for you. In Institution Contact section, you need to fill out your contact details. You must put a contact for business hours and after hours. The ABSTUDY Travel Team Contact Information section will be pre-filled for you. There's no need to make any changes. The second tab is the Travel Arrangement Sheet. This is where you tell us all the information about your student and their travel. Fill in Samson and his uncle's personal information, including title, surname, first name, date of birth, and traveller CRN. Make sure the information matches their ID documents. You'll need to put each traveller's information in separate rows. Samson's uncle will need 2 rows as he'll make 2 return trips, one to bring Samson home for the holidays at the end of Term 2, and one to take him back to school for the start of Term 3. Traveller type is where you tell us the type of traveller. Samson is a student, so select Student from the drop-down box. Samson's uncle is there as his travel supervisor. Select Supervisor from the drop-down box. Enter the names and phone numbers for 2 emergency contacts for each student traveller and each supervisor. Add in the travel date and return date. Samson's uncle will have 2 sets of travel dates to enter, his trip for the end of Term 2 and his trip for the start of Term 3. Next, select the state or territory they're travelling from. You need to do this before you can select a town or community. In the Travel From column, select the town or community. If you can't find their town in the list, select Other and type it in the Comments column. Next, select the state or territory they're travelling to. You need to do this before you can select a town or community. In the Travel To column, select the town or community. If you can't find their town in the list, select Other and type it in the Comments column. Samson is under 18, so he needs a safe travel plan. You need to create this for Samson to carry with him when he travels. Select Yes. Samson's uncle doesn't need a safe travel plan. Select No. Under Linked Travellers Required, choose Yes for Samson and his uncle. This is so Samson and his uncle's journeys are booked together. If Samson was travelling alone, you would choose No. In the Travel Mode column, choose if the traveller is going by air, bus or another form of transport from the drop-down box. Anything else we need to know can be put in the comments section. This could be any information about accommodation, transfer or meals that Samson or his uncle need. This could also include additional baggage requests or any other special requirements. The last tab is the Linked Travellers Sheet. You only need to fill this in if the student is travelling with someone else. Let's finish up Samson's trip. You know Samson is travelling with his uncle. Their travel information is listed under Traveller 1 and Traveller 2. This is because you chose Yes under Link Traveller Required in the Travel Arrangement sheet. In Traveller 1, select Samson's details from the drop-down box, and in Traveller 2, select Samson's uncle's details from the drop-down box with the forward date of travel. Then create a second line for the return travel date. This will confirm that these travellers are linked. If you have other students who need to travel for the holidays, add their details into the spreadsheet as well. When you have added all the details, email the spreadsheet to abstudy.travel@servicesaustralia.gov.au. If you need help, call the National Business Gateway on 131158 to talk to an ABSTUDY Travel Officer.